What's up guys? Welcome by this special video because today I hopefully will make it to the veteran rank. I grinded a little bit on my own and made it to 2488 elo, and yeah, we're doing the same team with Poliwrath, Feraligatr and Shadow Gligar, and we need to win at least 3 times, or at least overall 8 times to achieve the veteran rank. So hopefully we can make that, and let's hop and see that in the first match. So we're starting Poliwrath into Ferrothorn. Okay, this is actually the best lead to start against. Definitely staying in. Opponent switches aggressively into Shadow Gligar. I can tank that. Going for an Hydro Cannon, I think, on the CMP. That's perfect. Absolutely like that. Hydro Cannon gets shielded by the opponent. I have a little feeling that this could be a dig, so that's why I'm deciding to shield. There's the dig, exactly. There's no way that I just did that. Winning once again the CMP. Going here for very strong Hydro Cannon. That KOs the Shadow Gligar, absolutely amazing. Opponent will definitely return with his Ferrothorn, I expect. That's fine for me. Not on the CMP and gave him, I think, a free bullet seed. My mistake a little bit. That's okay, going for Ice Beam. That's quite some hard damage. Opponent finally goes for a move. That's fine. That will be able to KO my Feraligatr. He made it to another move. I'm deciding to shield. I still don't know what the opponent has in the back, but just to be sure about that, I'm just shielding. And in the back, ooh, that's not a good Pokemon. That's a Mantine. This could end quite bad for me. Going for Icy Winds. Switching, making catch on my Shadow Gligar. It's a very solid catch in my opinion. Aerial Ace, I can tank. However, opponent will make it to an Ice Beam, I think. Water Pulse, I think I will be able to tank, maybe, barely. But not an Ice Beam. Oh, that's painful. This is not going great. Going for another Icy Wind. Opponent will shield, probably. Why is there a Mantine in the back? Opponent shields it. I think I've lost. No! Yeah, Gligar and Mantine as both Pokemon are quite bad for me. It's a very dangerous combination. Which a really nice plays from the opponent into the second match right now. We're going against Kiss Tommy. Starting into, oh no, not the Jellicent. Oh no, that's absolutely stupid Pokemon. Well, wow, I have my Poliwrath ready. So that's why I'm deciding to go into my Shadow Gligar. This is only a Surf. I think I will let this go. Going here for Dick will definitely deal some important damage into the opponent, hopefully. Yes, that does great damage. Yeah, you know, I have a little feeling that I really want to KO the opponent here. I'm giving him a free hex, my mistake. Going here for Aerial Ace. Get shielded. This is hard. I think actually my Poliwrath is quite useless in the match because there could be an Annihilate in the back. So that's why I'm deciding to go into my Poliwrath and let a Shadow Ball hit me. Does quite some damage. I will let this go. I will trust completely in my Feraligatr. No, opponent baits with the Surf, no way. He tries to snipe me with his Victory Bell, he fails with that. And I can make it at least to an Icy Wind. But still very nice try. However, it's a Razor Leaf one. And I have Feraligatr that absolutely gets destroyed by this thing. I have to go here for the Ice Beam. This is just absolutely terrible in my opinion. Ice Beam KOs this thing. What does the opponent has in the bag? Hopefully in Gligar. That's the only Pokemon I can take down. However, Bronzong. No way I can... Why a Bronzong? I know it has Metal Sound as new move, but no way I can win this. Hydro Cannon, massive damage. I'm going to shield. Probably something like a Psy Shock, I expect. Exactly. Very nice catch from the opponent. Oh no way. And I can Shadow Claw him down even with the beautiful catch that he's made. Ooh, very close one. But I very nicely did it somehow and yeah, tried it. So 1 win into 1 lose, hopping into this third match. We going against Tygoland. Starting into an Annihilate. I will switch then straight into my Feraligatr. That's a good Pokemon to throw in. Opponent makes it to a Night Slash. That's fine. I will let it go. No, he gets his attack boosted. You're absolutely kidding me. No, that means I won't be able to make it to another Hydro Cannon and opponent will shield. Oh no. You absolutely have to be kidding me. Okay, my plan is just very simple. I have to overfarm with Gligar. No, I'm going for Aerial Ace. Not overfarming, better to just remain and with the shield. Please, no Mantine. That's the only Pokemon I don't want to see here at the moment. So opponent goes into Dugong, switching into Poliwrath. Opponent, Cresselia. I've lost. Because of that stupid boost that he just got. 2 loses into 1 win into the 4th match. We're going against Matthews, something like that. Starting great into Ampelion, definitely staying in. Opponent switches into their Poliwrath, that means I'm going into Shadow Gligar. Will be able to outpace the opponent, unfortunately enough, losing the CMP. But that's okay. Not a very huge problem. My attack will be lowered, but that's fine. He will shield anyway. So Aerial Ace. No, he isn't. That means I can go for perfect wing attack farm down if I'm right. Yes, amazing. Opponent will probably return with Ampelion. And that will cost him some shields. Going here for Dick. Dick won't be shielded by the opponent. Huge mistake. He makes it to a move. I will let it go. And I think I can just counter him down at the moment. Hydro Cannon, absolutely no problem. We're seeing a switch in the Alolan Marowak. That seems fine for me. Just staying in with Poliwrath, going for Scald. Gets the attack lowerness. I will let one of those shadow bones, if I'm right, go. He can hit me. Going for another Scald, hoping to get rid of the opponent. No, definitely he's shielding. Another attack drop. I don't care, I've won. He can do whatever he wants. I have the huge advantage here. Perfect. Going for Hydro Cannon. And then Empellion, and he commits. Pooh. Yeah, so that's amazing. 2 wins into 2 loses, last match of the first week, and I hope if we win this one, then we made it to veteran rank. So I really hope we are able to make it to that. So last match of the first streak, most important one, I think. We going into. So yeah, I got some errors here and there. I fixed those. I don't know, one's gonna bug or something. But still, we're going right now against Guttenwill in the last match of the first week. Starting Poliwrath into Annihilate. Okay, interesting one. Switching straight into Feraligatr. Okay, very happy opponent goes into Alolan Ninetales. That's a very good Pokemon to get rid of. But that means, because he switched into this one, that opponent probably has something like a ground type in the back, I expect. At least no water type, so that's good. Going here for another Hydro Cannon. Seeing how this goes. Hydro Cannon, massive damage, love that. I don't care if he KOs me. I can handle it, maybe. No, just a Psy Shock, that won't hurt a lot. Then he goes for Weather Ball. No, actually I don't need the shield. He can have me. Okay, so that's perfect. Yeah, I don't necessarily need to win this switch. I have already got a shield advantage, so I'm countering him down. Opponent returns with his Annihilate. Going for Scald. Will probably deal massive damage, hopefully. Get shielded, attack drop. Yes, amazing. Oh, I really needed that one. Will I trust in my Gligar? I think I will trust. It's an Ice Punch bait, really nice. Going for another Scald, then. Okay, he made it to 1 Ice Punch, but at least I KO'd him. So that's what counts. I have 1 shield advantage. And right now, last Pokemon. It's a Steelix, no way. That means I've probably won the match. And I'm veteran rank, no way. But I still have to remain focused. Going for Dig. Look at the damage. Oh. Opponent goes and still tries. This could be a crunch or something like that. Just Psychic Fangs, not a problem. Going for Dig and making those 3 wins after a little comeback, I would say. From 2-1 to 3-2 wins. Or I mean from 1-2 wins to 3-2 wins. Yeah. So that's amazing. And right now we can finally make it official after this Licky Tongue. we will be finally the veteran rank. So the Licky Tongue, that's a weak one, I don't need it. Come on, I want... Yes, we have veteran rank, finally. Thank you guys for the support as well. Love it. And we're getting some bands that look quite short to me. But yeah, I'm very happy because of that. Those bands I don't necessarily need, but veteran rank is always a little achievement for me. I would say, yes, second streak, first match. And let's hop into the expert rank maybe now. But yeah, right now we have no stress anymore. Very happy because of that. Opponents started with Quagsire, right now into Annihilate. And again, ooh. Losing the CMP, I don't... Yeah, I think he has Night Slash. Ooh, he had Ice Punch. Ooh, then it's good that I shielded it. I'll just go and commit almost... yeah, just an excellent aerial ace. Opponent shields it, perfect. Really like that. Going for another aerial ace here, seeing how this goes. Aerial ace, get shielded, perfect. Absolutely like that. You know, I love risking games, especially now. So I will just go and try to go wing attack the opponent down. No, he can make it. Ooh, that's awful. A little bit. Yeah, that KOs. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. At least countering the opponent down. He still returns with Quagsire. That means he is weak to Quagsire in the back, I expect. Going here for Scald. Scald, no attack drop this time. That's a little bit unfortunate, but that's fine. Does the opponent has Mud Bomb or something like that? No, just an Aqua-Tail. Maybe he will throw a Stone Edge right now. No, still Aqua-Tail. I want to save my Poliwrath, so switching into my Feraligatr, and exactly in the back we're seeing a Ferrothorn. That's quite a bad Pokemon. Going into Ice Beam, that's quite some damage. This move will be able to KO me. It's the Thunder. One. Yeah, I had to do this. Going for Icy Winter, but I think that Quagsire from the opponent has made it to an Aqua-Tail. So, oh, he can Mud Shot me down. If I just maybe went for one more counter, I could have made it to back-to-back. Could have won, maybe. But yeah, a very nice plays from the opponent into the second match of the second streak. We're going against Otk. OTK. Starting into Annihilate. Switching straight into Feraligatr. Seeing how this goes. Please, no attack boost. Other things are welcome. He switches into Celio. That's an interesting one. Hydro Cannon. Shadow Celio. I know that that thing can have Body Slam as a move. That's what it makes it a little bit special. Go for Hydro Cannon. Interesting. I will let it go, and I know otherwise I had to throw in 2 shields away, and I didn't want that. So I would just counter the Celio down with my Poliwrath. Perfect. Opponent switches back into Annihilate. Absolutely. I've ready my Gligar is ready to strike. There. Oh no. Why? What for team is he? Does he has? Really? I'm going to shield. Okay, interesting team, but just why is he throwing this team? At least going here for aerial ace bait. Okay, he shields. He goes for a move. Okay, that's fine. Totally fine. I will let it go. Just a Night Slash. I can make it to a dig. Maybe you heard me digging very hard. Dig KOs it. Oh no way, that's amazing. I think even on the CMP it went. So right now it will be a very interesting close call. However, our opponent has still got his Night Slashes. So I have to go here for shield. Going then for Icy Wind. And this will be very close. Opponent definitely shields. I'm losing the CMP. That's unfortunate. Will this be a Shadow Ball? Yes, it's a Shadow Ball. That's a little bit unfortunately. So another lose. That's bad. But into the third match of the second streak, 2 loses. We're going against Implantasha, who already was in the legend rank. Starting into Cresselia. Oh, I hate this one. Switching into Shadow Gligar. Somehow she stays in. Please don't be. If this is an Aurora Beam, I swear. No, just don't be it. Okay, just a Grass Knot. Totally fine. I can handle those moves. So, going in for Dig. Does a very okay amount of damage. Hopefully it's once against the Grass Knot. Yes, perfect. That means I will go here for another Dig. Seeing how this Dig will go. Get shielded. Opponent will probably... No, he or she won't Psycho cut me down. Very interesting. So I will switch into my Feraligatr. Feraligatr can deal quite some damage here. However, I will go more for the overfarm than throwing energy. So yeah. Continuing with the Shadow Claw and KOing that Cresselia finally. Opponent switched into Shadow Steelix, interesting one. Going Hydro Cannon. Then throwing nicely one Shadow Claw, another Hydro Cannon. What does he has for team, really? Charizard in the back. I actually don't know what kind of team he has. I absolutely don't know. With Hydro Cannon, it's okay. I will just make a sort of switch. Opponent won't be able to KO me in all different directions, so I can just peacefully stay in here. Oh, he KO'd. But I have still shield, so I've won this one. Going to shield. And Hydro Cannon. and this will be able to KO the opponent perfectly. So he was just actually completely core broken by my Gligar. Well, not really Gligar, especially my Feraligatr. So yeah, that's perfect into the fourth match of the second streak. 2 loses into 1 win. We're going against Obi-Wan Manly. Interesting name. Starting into Shadow Magnezone, definitely staying in. I don't care which kind of secret magic he uses on me with his Pokemon. I'm just letting it go. Mirror Shot, no problem. I had to go for Icy Wind. I know to sing that. Little mistake. Maybe attack drop? Yes, okay, thankfully. At least that happens. Yeah, this will probably be a Dix, and that's why I'm shielding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hydro Cannon, I think on the CMP, so that's perfect. Dealing some important damage. Perfect KO to opponent. Yeah, no Magnezone here. It's going straight for another Hydro Cannon. He's shielding it. That means he has a Gligar or something in the bag. Okay, you know that's totally fine. Wild Charge. In the bag we're seeing a Shadow Cantonian Ninetales, and I can make it to a Scald. So that's absolutely amazing. Scald one-shots it, and opponent has no chance of winning this. So I've perfectly won the game. Amazing in my opinion. Absolutely like that. So right now into the last match of the second streak. 2 wins into 2 loses. Going against Sanchez V. Starting great into Steelix. Steelix is an absolute good Pokemon for me because every Pokemon of my team is just great against Steelix. That's why I really like that Pokemon. I'll let the Psychic Fangs go. It will deal quite some damage. My defense is lowered, but I don't really care. That means I will just lower his attack. Oh, no shield. That's a little bit unfortunate. Switching. I switched. The game lagged once again. Yeah, that's a little bit stupid that the game lagged out. Sometimes they really have to fix that kind of issues. At least going here for Aerial Ace can do quite some damage into the opponent. Ooh, that does massive damage. But right now, if I'm right, I won't be able to harvest him down, and he will be able to make it to a last minute Icy Wind because of that lag. So yeah, and he knew that. That's why he didn't shield. In the back, we're seeing a Ferrothorn that I don't like. Oh no. Going here for Dick. Does absolutely nothing. Going for a simple Aerial Ace here, seeing how this goes. At least I made it to a counter here. That sounds quite okay in my opinion. He power whipped me down. Right now it will be quite of an interesting risk. What will I do? I think I will go into a Shadow Gligar. Okay, so I think 4 times and he makes it to another Power Whip. This Power Whip KOs. No, he switches into a Steelix. I don't care really about that Steelix, I think. I'll make it to Hydro Cannon nicely on alignment, seeing if the opponent will shield it. No, okay, that's perfect. 2. I can harvest him down. No way. He just, why didn't he use any kind of shields? Wow, I don't understand, but this is amazing. So 3 wins once again, getting a Gumi as reward. That's perfect. Love that. Maybe it's a PvP one. Could be nice. Oh, it could be a PvP one. Maybe not the best, but I will keep it. So yeah, ranking up as well a little bit. Not much, but at least 6 wins. So 2 more at least to go. And hopping right now into the first match of the 3rd streak. And guys, I really want to thank you still for all the support. Because of you guys, I can just make it to veteran rank and so things like that. So definitely guys, thank you for the support, and definitely press those subscribe buttons. Absolutely free and always help me a lot. So unfortunately enough, opponent has a Driftblim that I don't saw earlier before. It's quite of an annoying Pokemon because it's fast and it has Icy Wind as a move. Go for Aerial Ace, just a little scratch. Going here for another Aerial Ace. Seeing how this one goes. I think it will be shielded, maybe? Yes, perfect. I really want to get rid of all of the opponent's shields. So I'll definitely do that. I can at least outpace him, so that's one good thing here. 1, 2, 3. Little over farming here. Going for another Aerial Ace. Get shielded by the opponent, he will overfarm. Maybe with 1. But Icy Wind KOs me at the moment. But Shadow Gligar did his job, I think. Going into my Feraligatr. Opponent switched out into his Poliwrath. That sounds okay. Going into just an Hydro Cannon from my thing. Switching into my Poliwrath. So opponent will be in a quite okay farm down range, in my opinion. Just a Skull, that's okay. No attack drop. Going here for Icy Wind. Hoping that I can KO the opponent with this. Yes, I can. Amazing. Will the opponent return with his Driftblim? No. Actually, he goes into an Annihilate. So I'm going here for Scald. Seeing how this goes. No attack drop, that's unfortunate. And this will be Shadow Ball. And that Shadow Ball will be able to KO me. So maybe I had to go for Icy Wind. However, I think Icy Wind wouldn't really help. So I've lost. So right now into the second match of the 3rd streak. We're going against Henke or something like that. I don't know. At least, hopefully not a Charmer. Because it's a Charmer, I'm switching into my Shadow Gligar. I really hate Charmers. Especially this one. So opponent switches into their own Gligar. That sounds quite okay. in my opinion, going for aerial ace. Oh, it's a regular Gligar from her side. So going here for aerial ace, seeing how this goes. Yeah, I think my Poliwrath is quite useless in this match. So why not just bring it in and letting him die as a very nice Pokemon. However, maybe I can spare up a move on it. So going into Feraligatr, and Feraligatr is one turn short. Oh, no, he can exactly KO that Gligar, no way. So will she? No, in the back she's a Poliwrath. And the Charmer, just a very annoying team in my opinion. Just an absolutely destroyable team. Yeah, I'm unable to win, so this Hydro Cannon cannot KO the opponent. However, no, wait, there's still Charmer with a ton of HP left. So I'm useless. She can KO me. Really nice play. I have to commit, unfortunately enough. So really nice play by the opponent, hopping into the third match of the third streak. 2 loses. Going into Blendo. Poliwrath into Shadow Feraligatr. I'm definitely staying in here. Why not? Opponent switches into Shadow Gligar. That sounds quite okay. Going for Icy Wind, seeing how this goes. I think I will go into my own Shadow Gligar right now. I have the advantage because his attack has fell. And because he has got a Shadow Feraligatr in the back, I don't want to throw my Gligar against that. So that's why I'm going just for this decision. Going here for an aerial ace. Does quite some damage. Yeah, I will just let this go. It's fine. But I think I have a little feeling that there could be something fighting type-ish in the back. So going in for aerial ace, KOing the opponent. Opponent returns with Shadow Feraligatr. Shadow claws me down. Then I'm throwing in my Poliwrath. Maybe I have to shield, I think, once at least. But then, yeah, I just need to do that. Maybe I have to shield twice, exactly. With shielding this move, the Hydro Cannon. Opponent goes in the back, has a Carbink, that's amazing. And because I have my own Feraligatr, can go here for Hydro Cannon. Then maybe spare to a back-to-back one. Something like that. However, I can win the CMP, maybe that's even better at the moment. Yes, that's his final shield, amazing. I will definitely shield this, I think Rock Slide it is. Yeah, just to be safe. Once again made it to a CMP tie. Oh, that's amazing. Going here for Hydro Cannon. KOing that Carbink. And right now the only Pokemon that's left is the opponent's Feraligatr. I'm making it to an Hydro Cannon and KOing him. So that's my 7th win today. That's okay-ish. Not too special. So So into the fourth match of the third streak, 1 win to 2 losses. We go against Blue Boss Bram. Poliwrath into Poliwrath. Simultaneous lead we have here. Quite interesting. I'm lagging a little bit. But because my Poliwrath is lower ranked than probably his, I can win the CMP and make it to the first move. It's a Scald. No attack lowerness, unfortunately. But that's okay. No, I'm getting that attack lowerness. Simultaneous switch. Shadow Gligar into Corselia. I'm making it to the dig, and I think he made it to, a grass knot? I'm not entirely sure. But the dig does quite some damage, absolutely like that. I will let this move go, hopefully not an Aurora Beam. No, just a Moonblast, I can handle that. Not a huge problem. Going for another dig, seeing how this dig will go. Get shielded? Yes, that's amazing. I will let it go, it's fine. Shadow Gligar did his job, switching into my Feraligatr, and I will just absolutely Shadow Claw this Corselia down. And if I'm right, can just do that before he can make it to another grass knot. However, opponent switches into their Poliwrath back. Interesting decision, going into just an Hydro Cannon. He does not know what to do at the moment, so probably he has a Gligar in the back. No, he is not. He's got an Sableye in the back. Interesting. But I can definitely outpace him. So that gives me the winning thing. Go to shield. I hope the second Hydro Cannon will be enough to KO this Sableye. I hope that will be enough. Otherwise I have to throw in my Poliwrath. Will this Hydro Cannon be enough? Nope. Simultaneous switch. Can make it to an Icy Wind perfectly. Gets rid of the Corselia, opponent has to throw a move. But he has lost the game. So that's another win for me. Foul play KOs me. And Shadow Clawing the opponent down, and a perfect win. So this is still very amazing. So that the results in 2 wins into 2 loses once again, third time. But we've already made it to 8 wins, so that's perfect. Into the last match of the video, maybe 9 wins could be nice, but we'll see. Going against Huff SBB. Poliwrath into Quagsire or Dream Lead. If the opponent does not have Mud Bump or something like that. I think she has Mud Bump actually. But I will let it go. No shield. Yeah, she has Mud Bump. Oh, that's annoying. But in that case, I will just throw in a beautiful Scald into her. And seeing how she will respond to it. No, actually she lets it go. And an attack drop. Also always free to get it. She goes for another Mud Bomb. Hopefully I can counter her down before she makes it to another Mud Bomb. Yes, that's perfect. She comes which Pokemon? Mandibuzz. Okay, that's an interesting one. Going here for Icy Wind, lowering that attack from her. She has to make it to another move. Okay. Now I'm making it a little bit different. I want to lower her attack one more time. I know it sounds weird to do it, but I just really wanted to do it. Because she can never snarl me down. And at this point, I can just generate a ton of energy. And I think that is my advantage. Going into Shadow Gligar can safely overfarm here a lot. This could be Dark Pulse, I think. No, not the Aerial Waves. That does absolutely nothing. So then we're seeing her throwing in a Shadow Dragonair. If she shields this dig, I will switch into Feraligatr. No, she is not. So that means I will just wing attack down, have some spare energy left, KOing that many boss and winning the match. That sounds quite okay. Yeah, I think she had to switch into maybe Shadow Dragonair straight, then it could be more interesting, it could end. But at least going for Aerial Ace once again. Maybe I don't even have to show up my Feraligatr. Almost. And I'm KOing her with a wing attack. And that's amazing. That's a good game. So 9 wins at the end. Really nice. Absolutely still like this team a lot. Even from a 2-0 win or 0-2 win, I can make it to 3-2 win. Amazing, love this team, absolutely, definitely still recommending it. And guys, still I really want to thank you for achieving the veteran rank, because I couldn't do that without your help. So thank you for that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video as well. Definitely comment down below if you already in the veteran rank or higher rank. Would be nice. Hopefully you have a great day, and I will see you then in the next video, and I will hopefully grind more for the expert rank then. So stay tuned for that, and see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.